There we go. Table of contents. So read that and tell me what you get. Relative. Relevant. Okay. Relevant means information pertaining to the topic. Okay. So you need to have relevant examples. So you're not going to be, when you're talking about mowing grass, you're not going to be talking about planting flowers. Does that make sense? Because if you're mowing, do you need to start writing about planting flowers? Is planting flowers about mowing? No. So you need to have examples. That would be one example of how you're writing about mowing the yard, and then you start talking about flowers. Flowers would be irrelevant. So maybe you're talking about the different mowers or the mowing patterns on the lawn. That would be relevant to mowing the lawn, wouldn't it? So examples and explanations referring to the topic, back their point of view. So what are you supposed to back up your opinion with? Examples and explanations. And examples and explanations would have to be what? Cited. If they're not personal experience, they would have to be cited. Keep reading. Keep going. Mission essay writing service. So they're actually selling you, trying to get you to buy this or use this service or this one. What is an opinion essay? It is an assignment that contains questions that allow students to explore their point of view on a subject. Students should express their thoughts precisely while providing opinions on issue related to the field within reasonable logic. Okay. So once again, you have to stay within that topic. If we're talking about mowing the yard, or we're going to talk about my dogs. If I am talking about planting flowers, and I might say something about the dog wants to dig holes too because he sees me digging holes. Is that related to the flowers? Actually, it might be. If the dog is trying to dig in the dirt with me and I'm writing about planting the flowers, that would be one challenge. Would I have to cite that my dog is digging in the dirt and making it hard to plant flowers? No, because that's personal experience. Some opinion essays types require reference. This is back to the writer's claim. So if you're not using personal experience, you have to go to citations. Opinion writing involves using a student's personal point of view, which is subjected to the point. You might think that beach days are great, but I hate beach days. Okay? Their points of view, right? Correct? You might say, going to the beach is great. I hate the beach. And we could even use examples of, I like running my toe, walking through the sand. I can say, I hate walking through the sand because I don't like the sand getting in my shoes or all over my feet. I don't like the sensory feel of sand. So I'm not going to the beach. I don't like sand in my clothes. Now, you personally might say, I love doing things like digging in the sand. Sand on my skin is absolutely enjoyable. So I put up with sand. Sand in my clothes means I'm taking sand home. So I can have sand experience at home because it's in my clothes. See the difference? Same thing. Okay. The paper addresses the audience directly by stating, "Dear readers," or the equivalent. The introduction involves a reference to a speech, book, or play. Huh? What kind of student faces an opinion essay? Non-native English speaking students enroll. What are the requirements of an opinion essay? Avoid going off topic. What is one way you can avoid going off topic? What is one way to avoid going off topic? Using a pre-write. Indent the first paragraph. There, it contains the rule of indented the first line of the introduction. So the introduction is supposed to be indented. The well-thought thesis. Well-thought thesis is the brief description of an opinion paper. It determines the rest of the paper. So that's kind of your introduction. Okay. Use of formal language. Although it is okay to write informally, keep the wide range of professional and formal words. This includes like, furthermore, as stated by, however, thus. Avoid internet slang, like the emojis. Use of first person language, using I. You could use I. Do you have to use I? No, but you could use it. Avoid impersonal punctuation. Although the requirements allow custom essays for the first person language, they do not permit informal punctuation. This includes dash, exclamation marks, and emojis. Basically, this. And the happy face. Avoid including contractions. Can't, isn't, doesn't. Pin essay topics. Picking an easy theme is something that can be done very simply. Choosing an excellent opinion essay topic that you are interested in or have a passion for is advisable. Okay? So, if you are going to be real quick, let's say we're talking about dogs. What is my passion? What is my passion? What is my passion? Is it just dogs? Or is it service dogs? Service dogs. So if I'm writing a paper about service dogs, I'm going to include a lot of references to my own experiences, aren't I? What I need to do a lot of citing of my own experience. No. Now, if I write something about the ADA rules about service dogs, what I need to cite that. Yes. Yes. Because the ADA is a legal document. Okay. It's a legal document saying that handicapped people cannot be discriminated against for certain reasons. And there is a standard for service dog behavior. There is a standard for service dog behavior, such as they're not supposed to go after other people. They're not supposed to be sniffing a lot of other people and a lot of things. Okay? They're supposed to be well behaved. So if you see a dog in a store barking and growling at everything, is that good or bad? Do you remember when Gunner barked at that person at Goodwill? Yeah, was that good or bad? That was against ADA rules. That's why the manager had every right to ask Gunner to leave. Okay. And did I try, and my saying that I was going to talk to you first, that was part of my responsibility, but I was trying to let her know that I will comply as soon as I tell you where I'm going. Right? And I wanted to talk to you directly so you understood what I was doing. So that shows you that even good service dogs have their bad moments, don't they? Okay. If I am talking about a friend of mine and their service dog experiences, I would need to reference the interview with that person and the date that it took. I would have to provide that information. But if I was writing about herding dogs, do I have a lot of experience with herding dogs? Like with sheep dogs? No. So I'd have to do an awful lot of research for that. That would have to require a lot of citations. Let's see. And there is a list of possible opinion essay structure. Easy introduction. You see that? There's the thesis. Address the audience directly and state the subject matter. Reference a speech, poem, book, or play. I can't really say that would be a thing. This is your introduction. 1 or 2 sentences to make a short description. 1 to 2 summarizing sentences of the entire paper. 1 sentence that links it to the first body paragraph. That is your topic sentence. Body paragraph 1, supporting arguments, example, explanation, and link to the second one, argument, and 1, 2, 3 body paragraphs are the same. And there's, let's see. Let's go to how to write an opinion essay, understanding the purpose, choosing a subject, choosing a strong and debatable topic, plan and outline your essay, your pre-write. Number 3 is your pre-write. So 1, you have to determine your understanding of the purpose. Write your essay and an example essay. So they're giving you an example. Edit and proofread your essay. This is what we've been doing in class. What am I going to expect you to do? You're going to need to do this yourself. Understand? Okay, so we will guide you to write a well-structured, persuasive opinion. Persuasive opinion essay simply means that you're trying to say you need to think this way for this reason. It might be an example of, we need to clean the oceans. It's my opinion that we need to clean the oceans. And we're trying to persuade other people that they need to feel the same way. Persuasive opinion essay is simply advocating for a cause. Advocating for something, for another cause or another person. That's all it is. Okay? Understand the purpose of an opinion essay. Strong and debatable topic. Plan and outline your essay. So, if we're looking at this one, what kind of now they're telling you right here, here's some information that they give you that this one does not, right? Hook. Background information, thesis statement. Paragraph 2 to 4, paragraphs. But this one says 2 to 4, where this one says 2 to 5, right? Or 2, I'm sorry, 2 to 4 is the same, both of them, right? 2, 3, and 4 paragraphs. Your conclusion. Write your opinion essay. Look at that. That's kind of, be concise, use transitional words, stay objective. Here is an example opinion. They both provide examples, don't they? Edit and proofread your essay. What was the last step here? I think it said it's somewhere, but I don't see where. Okay. So what do you think we ought to do now? What do you think we ought to do? What am I going to expect you to do? What do you think? To do what? Hold on. Now, what did I just send you? I sent you the sources, didn't I? You can see them there. And you're going to have to find myenglishpages.com. That is the publisher. Let's see if there's now. This one has the author right here, doesn't it? And the date that it was published. You see that? See that? This was the date it was published. Yeah, you could use either one of them, but here is the author, okay? And the platform and the publisher would be essaypro.com. And then here is your web address, okay? So what do you think would be some good notes to take on this one? Where should we start first? If you're looking at Essay Pro, what would be some notes to take here? What do you think would be some good, having just looked at the articles? What do you think would be good for the structure? Now, are you going to write an opinion about writing an opinion paper, or are you going to write just a factual essay about writing an essay, opinion essay? What are you going to do? Opinion about opinion papers or how to write an opinion paper? So, and I'm just leaving that at, because you can do that right there. Okay. What could be something about what could be one support? What would be one support that you could write about? What what does it need? Need to follow normal SA structure, right? Uh, 5 paragraphs, right? What else could we write about? Now what something else you could write about? What would be good for paragraph 3? What do you think? What do you think, my friend? What do you think? What's needed? What's needed? Use what? What do you think about that? Is that needed, my friend? Is that needed, my friend? Yes. You notice that what I'm not putting the details, am I? Or, okay. And I'm just going to show you kind of what I'm talking about, okay? What do you think I'm looking at? Right here, aren't I? This right here. You see that? You see that? Hold on just a second, okay? Hey, you see that? So you need, I have started your pre-write, haven't I? So you need to come up with 3 details for each one. Okay? Just a second. Now, what have I done? What have I done, Horace? Not just the sources, but I sent you a pre-write. The beginning of your pre-write, didn't I? Now, if you want to change that, can you? Yes. But I was giving you some ideas of how to start this opinion paper. Because I know that this can be a bit challenging trying to take information from this particular article and this article and put them together. This is something that we're working on. And I have helped you in the past, but I'm letting you do it on your own today. And in the past, we've done 1 paragraph. So, but are you doing 1 paragraph or an essay now? An essay. So I'm just helping you you're just taking the skill that you had 1 paragraph and expanding it. That's all you're doing. Okay? Do you understand, my friend? Do I know that this is a challenge? You went scatterly that, didn't you? Zoom, 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 zoom. Now, all I want you to understand is the skill that we've been working on 1 paragraph, we're just expanding it. It's the same skill. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Am I trying to scare you? Or am I trying to make you understand that you can do this? What? That you can do it. Okay? Do I know that this is going to be a challenge? Do I know that this is going to be a challenge? Yes or no? Do I know that this will be a challenge, my friend? Yes or no? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Do I want text saying I need help? Or no. Now look at me. Look at me. Because for me to help you, what do I need to have? In order for me to help you, what do I need to have? A place to start, right? Right. And a place to start is not just the first sentence of your introduction. Do you understand? I need something written for every paragraph. I want an attempt. Am I looking for perfection? Am I expecting something perfect? Or am I just looking for you to try something? What am I expecting, my friend? To try. And we'll look at I want something. Now, what look, I'm sorry, I got distracted by something. Back to you. Okay. Sorry for the distraction. I'm still on the distraction. Back to you. Center, Lisa. Center of track. You know what happens when I don't stay focused? Boom, boom, right? And that's what your pre-writes helps you do. Keeps you for one boom, boom. So what do I want first? What do I want to see first? What do I want to see first? Show me a pre-write. Understand? That's part of your homework. Write that down in your notes. You have to have a pre-write. But that is part of your homework is the pre-write. Okay, there's your homework. Okay. Now remember, do I want attempt? Attempt on all 5 paragraphs, not just 2 or 3. You can put something on, at least in your pre-write. Do you understand? If you do your pre-write, your essay writing is going to be super easy, isn't it? If you do your pre-write, you're going to be very organized when you do your writing. Okay? Did I say anything about editing right now? No, because I don't want to overwhelm you right now. We'll probably edit it on Wednesday. Okay? Okay, my friend? I want to work a lot, and I would prefer if you actually do it online, not on paper, okay? Do it on the computer, not on pen and paper, okay? And if you do this super well, I don't know what's going to happen. But we will see on Wednesday, okay? Because you might end up having to write an essay, opinion essay, not how to write an opinion essay. Because you've already written opinion essays. So I might have you really write something else. But we will see. Good or bad? You sure? You sure? Are you confused about anything? Are you confused about anything? Where are you going to get your sources? Where do you have to use the pre-write provided? Do you have to use that pre-write? But is that a good place to start? It's a good place to start. Especially if you go, I have no ideas. That's why I did that. Okay? So if you use that pre-write, all you have to do is what? Pull details from those articles to support that, right? That's all you have to do. All you have to do is pull details from the article to put into your pre-write. That's all you have to do. Am I making it difficult? No. I tried to make it as simple as I could for you, okay? So you can just realize that all you're having to do is take the skill that you already know and go, boom, I'm doing it here. I did it on a paragraph. Now I can put it into an essay, boom. That's all I'm asking you to do. I'm asking you to expand the skill that you've already know how to do. That's all I'm doing. You already know how to write an essay. You already know how to use sources. So now you have to combine those two into an entire essay. Not a paragraph, but an essay. Am I asking you to do something you haven't already done? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Have you written paragraphs using sites, website, or sources? Yes, you used articles to write one paragraph. Instead of one paragraph, I'm asking you to write an entire essay, aren't I? Yeah, that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. Do you have any questions, my friend? 7 stars, my friend, okay? Blessings.